according to Google, she was 16. So.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what that means for him, but.
I think that's
This guy Josh Giddey that plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder got caught having sex with a 15. Well, they thought she was 15, but now it came out that she is 16.
Is that legal?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What state is it?
Probably in Oklahoma. 21.
There's a musical called Oklahoma. Is that what that's about?
16-year-olds.
It's about getting sophomore puss.
It is 16. All right.
So you get to stay in the NBA then? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa,
good for
that's
him,
crazy.
dude.
Watching them make that determination in public like that. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's not cool, dude.
Safe.
Yeah. After further review,
Yeah, I feel like they got to set a
Everyone on the
precedent
field stands.
they called in Gene Steratore.
Good for him.
Oh, this is good. Are we're going?
They're pulling. Oh no, wait, I went football. He was basketball, right?
Yeah.
I was saying they were putting the chains on a calendar.
Call stands.
Dude, massive boos. People were just screaming.
And the
punching
home
each
fans
other.
are not happy about that call.
Oklahoma getting away with one on it.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
that's as close as it gets.
Yeah, that's an overtime victory for sure, dude. A buzzer beater. He fucking snuck that one in.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
I don't know
the
about
smoke still rising from her birthday candle.
The song is still echoing through the walls.
trick candles her dad bought still reigniting. The play barely is within regulation.
Dude, trick candles used to piss me off so bad.
What are you talking about?
I've never
It would be
seen him-
That was like a highlight of my year.
No, I got
one day a year I was happy as a child. I knew I was getting trick candles, and when they would reignite, I'd go, oh, "Thank God, finally something
dude.
to live for."
I was like, these adults are playing with me, dude. They think I'm not blowing hard enough. Pause.
I like. Oh yeah, they're trying to make you do gay shit. They're putting dresses on me. They're making me blow extra. Damn, and you just feel like an idiot. And you're like, I do want this wish, so I'm going to make sure the candle goes out.
I just want the cake, dude.
Man, I needed that wish. I had a lot riding on it.
Yeah.
I liked working for it.
What was your biggest wish?
Ooh, probably Power Wheels. Never got it.
That's like the like 4-wheeler thing.
Yeah, Power Wheels. It was a little tiny Jeep for babies.
Very tight.
And I held on to hope for it so long that I aged out of desire for it. It fucking sucked.
You're still blowing out candles now.
Every once in a while, it would be nice if I got a fucking motorcycle out of nowhere. Yeah.
We were making fun of this lady outside that just fit her giant SUV between two cars. Just like,
Squoze it in.
yeah.
she hit both of them 30 times.
Ooh.
It's
And then,
her car is currently resting on both cars.
Yeah,
Like it's visibly touching.
Queen.
Yeah.
She was a fat bitch, you said?
yeah.
We were calling her Peter Parker.
That made me laugh very hard. Oh, that bitch Peter Parker. That ain't no Miles Morales. She Peter Park that thing.
Y'all look out for Doc Ock. That's Peter Parker.
Yeah, well, she's definitely going to be mistreated down here. This is an ugly place.
No, she'll be fine, dude. She fit right in.
Queen bee.
Queen.
It is brutal around.
She's dominating a bagel place right now.
Yeah, she's putting up legendary
bitch.
numbers.
Fucking bitch, dude. She's stinking up the line with like a lot of a bad perfume. You can hear all the jewelry on her wrists like clacking every time she moves, and she's on a phone call.
Dude, she's stuck in there. She can't get her car out until one of them moves.
The gold wrist jewelry is bananas. Like the women that dress like Xerxes from 300.
Bro. And they're talking with their hands, and you hear it clacking, clanging. It's like, that's nuts.
Sound like a drum major.
It's on that. But, you know what? Let women do their thing. Let's stop policing women behavior because it's not supposed to make sense to us.
No, I agree.
That's true.
It should be almost nonsensical. There should be not enough context in the world for anything a woman does, and that's okay.
Yeah. When I go into a Panera Bread, I want to be like, I don't understand any of this, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not supposed to, dude.
Yeah.
Just get me the sandwich and the soup, and I'll be okay.
Panera is woman country.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, true. Whoa.
Panera is all ladies and then, like, dudes that work
It almost
for...
doesn't make sense.
It's all women and dudes that work for like pyramid schemes that are conducting first interviews.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't be in the office. We got to go to a Panera Bread.
Yeah.
You want the soup?
I have to eat a quarter of a baguette while I do this interview.
Yeah, complete disarray. It's unorganized, and it makes perfect sense to a woman's brain.
Yeah.
Please continue to hold.
Eagles taking the fan services.
Hey, this is Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills. We're coming down there today. I need 40 AA batteries in the visiting team's locker room for DeMar Hamlin. We need the cyborg DeMar Hamlin to be running at full speed today.
All right, give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Hi, and what's your point of contact?
This is Sean McDermott from the Buffalo Bills. I'm the head coach.
Yeah. What's the point of contact for the Eagles to Bills?
What do you mean point of contact? I'm the head coach of the Buffalo Bills. I need 40 AA batteries for my free safety DeMar Hamlin. He's a cyborg.
All right, we'll have
everyone knows this. All right, yeah, just have him in the locker room, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
You couldn't hear him?
No, I could hear. He was like, yeah, okay, yeah.
He might have thought I was actually the coach, dude.
It's like, it's pretty unusual. The head coach calls the ticketing office and asks for medical supplies. He just confessed that one of their players is a cyborg.
Get the coach some batteries, dude.
That's crazy.
That was fun.
Well, that was the actual Lincoln Financial Field. What?
You can just get them on the phone like that. That's nuts.
What are the odds you think they throw some bats in the locker room?
40 AA's.
You don't want to risk being wrong about that. You don't want to say. I mean.
Yeah. What if they actually do?
They show up and they go, "Where's the battery?" You go, "Oh no, that wasn't a prank." Now, what we need to do is call the Buffalo Bills front office and say, "Hey, just so you guys know, we will have 40 AA batteries for you waiting today. And if you don't see them, ask about them." And then it's gonna be on his ass. Just a heads up, we do have 40 AA's.
It's just the funniest rider to have for a team. We want sprites. We want AA batteries for our best player.
Yeah, and no one's allowed in the locker room when all the guys fucking pull each other's pants down and tickle each other and shit. And do all that gay shit from TikTok.
Calling him the cyborg DeMar Hamlin. That guy didn't bat an eye at it. He's like,
okay. And who's the point of contact for the cyborg? Okay. Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I was confused by the question.
You've never heard point of contact?
I guess I have before, but not like.
Yeah.
What did he mean by that? Who's the Bills' point of contact for the Eagles?
Yeah.
43-yard line?
I was like,
is
good
that
stuff.
right? Well, there's only 100 of them, and most of them repeat.
The point of cut? Just anything below the helmet, typically. Otherwise, it's targeting.
He actually has, if you lift up his shirt on the back, there's a panel that comes out. Is that what you're asking for?
Hi, thank you for calling Turlington Boulevard. This is Sienna speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, I was hoping to speak with the current manager on shift, please.
May I just ask who this is and what's regarding?
Yeah, my name is Bill Anodyne. I'm calling about an experience I had in your establishment last weekend.
Okay, yeah, just one moment.
Sure.
Our lunch club, stop in and ask our host or your server to join, and you'll receive.
Thank you for holding. This is Joshua. I'm the manager on duty. How can I help you?
Hi, Josh. My name's Bill Anodyne. I am a divorced father, and I did 2 tours in Afghanistan, and I ate in your restaurant the Friday night before last. Okay. And I'm seeing a lady. Okay, and I brought her there. You know, we both had our kids taken care of for the night. You know, it's kind of a rare night out. We wanted to kind of get something to eat, so we came to your place, and the food was great. And I don't have a specific offense to tell you about, but I did have kind of a weird experience that I was hoping maybe we could just go over real quick.
Sure. What night was this on?
This would have been the Friday night before last.
Okay, so we're talking about the 24th?
The 24th, yes.
Or no, I'm sorry, that was this Friday. We're talking about the 17th then.
17th, yeah. Sorry. You know what? I will be honest. I wasn't even thinking about a calendar, and I would have agreed with any number you said.
Not a problem. Okay, so tell me a little bit about your visit.
Okay, so my current girlfriend and I, when we go out to eat, we kind of like to we have a hard time like picking entrees, and so what ends up happening is we both kind of like go half in on an entree each, and then we get a third one and kind of like go all out on that one. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so last Friday night we each pick our individual entrees and then our shared one. And as our server was bringing them out, and I don't remember her name, and it's fine because she didn't, break a rule or anything. But as she was putting down the third plate, she made she was trying to be friendly, but she said, "Wow, you guys sure are hungry."
Okay.
And immediately, after she walked away after dropping the plate and saying that, my girlfriend says, "What the fuck was that supposed to mean?" You know what I mean? And I came from I said, "Yeah, she's just being friendly, trying to make conversation." And I smoothed it over, and nothing else happened. But it did the rest of the night kind of had this weird, like, my girlfriend's a new mother, and she's still kind of like getting her body back, and she definitely carried like a kind of like insecurity from the comment, like basically she's a fat pig, you know what I mean?
Right.
And she's definitely carrying a few extra pounds like I said, man, she's, she hasn't gotten back to CrossFit yet, but she's definitely, on her way. And so the rest of the night, she was kind of just down in the dumps, kind of feeling like, like a slob, like an ugly, like, bitch. And it really, between you and me, just two guys, like, bro, I've never tried so hard to get my dick sucked in my entire life, and I couldn't get anywhere.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm saying your server didn't break a rule or anything, but like, there's got to be a way we could kind of remind these kids that, like, the point of a restaurant is for a man to take a woman there and kind of impress her enough that she lets him, sort of have sex with her.
Yeah, of course. I get where you're coming from, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess it's more of a cultural thing.
That you have, right?
I don't. And to be honest, I don't even want to pinpoint something. I don't even want to single anyone out because this is kind of more of a general service thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. No, I get I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
And it's like I've been there for this my current, like I said, I'm a divorced dad. I'm just getting back out there. My girlfriend and I started dating while she was pregnant with her own child, and so now I'm helping her raise this 6-month-old baby, and I'm trying to reassure her about her body every day. And this is it's something that I think was totally avoidable.
Of course.
But it takes someone pointing it out.
No, of course. No, I appreciate you letting me know, and it's something I can address with the staff on what we're saying to tables and how we're saying it. Obviously, the server most likely meant no issue by it. She was just, "Hey, you guys got a lot of food here, nice." But yeah,
and you hear that, you go, "Wow, that sounds like a pleasant interaction to have." But I'm telling you, dude, this sent my girl into just a total fucking like vaginal spiral, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was, her whole self-image was just shattered. I'm still working on it,
Of course. No, I completely understand where you're coming from. And it's definitely something we can address to the staff and let them know, make sure we're watching our comments at the table. And that they're not,
Yeah, I mean, like, do you think that, like, if anything, I think a server could, like, probably go out of their way for a bigger tip by, like, kind of like juicing a guy up. You're like, wow, like, have you been working out? That kind of stuff, You
never know. You never know, sir.
Yeah. Well, so
do that kind of thing for sure.
I'd love to bring her back in,
okay,
and show her that. Is there any way we could kind of arrange to have a server maybe comment on my girlfriend's appearance in a positive way?
I'll be very honest with you. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but what you're asking me to do is tell a server what to say at a table that doesn't have to do with the food. And I try to, you know, as a company, as a policy, we do have guidelines that they are to work along.
Okay.
I
and
mean,
this falls outside of that.
It does. I mean, in all honesty, if you wanted to come in and you get your server and, you know, maybe you get your server to the side when she's not around, or you walk away and get your server and say, hey, listen, she's going through a bit of a thing, and you just maybe make a comment about her appearance, I don't think the server would say no, but it's not exactly, you know, something we would push them to do in any way, shape, or form.
I hear you, and yeah, and that makes sense. And if I could just offer one counterpoint, is that I don't know how comfortable a young lady would be with, like I said, man, I did 2 tours in Afghanistan. I look like Jocko.
Even if you went to me as the floor manager that night and said, hey, this is what, as we're working into the thing, as they're working into the meal, you know, it'd be a thing to do. It's just not, you know, I'm not being a jerk or anything. It's not in their job title. Do you know what I mean? It's in their job title to take care of their tables, be nice, and get through the meal and make sure you're taken care of. So I'm not, you know, I'm not saying they wouldn't do it. I'm not saying they wouldn't do it in all honesty.
I know. I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at it almost like, you know, it's not as much as like asking them to sing the birthday song. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get what you're coming from. I have no problem adjusting my staff the way they, you know, talk to their tables and making sure they're conscious of what they're saying.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, come in.
Because I hear you saying that, but then at the same time, like, we are discussing an incident where my girlfriend felt like a fat pig because of what one of your servers said.
Right, but you also told me what she said, and I mean, with enough guest interaction, I've seen that comment never roll over the way you just said it.
Not even once.
In all honesty, no. I've never heard it go that way. But I do understand a postpartum woman having an issue with that and being overly sensitive. So I've totally been there.
Well, I don't know about overly sensitive. I think she's a normal.
I mean, my wife
sensitive.
has been. My wife has been there too. I mean, I have 2 kids. I can attest to her taking a comment out of, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like
that way.
You of all people then would know like how touchy they can get.
Yes, of course, and they are, you know, 6 months after a pregnancy. I know very well how my wife was. She still was not emotionally, you know, available in that way. So I completely get where you're coming from.
And then like physically, it's like forget about it.
Oh, of course. You know, I'm you know, we could sit here all day and talk about that. I mean, I'm very well aware of all that. Like I said, if you want to come in and bring her in, and we can discuss it the day of, or maybe talk to the manager on duty.
Okay, yeah.
You know, at that point, and say I don't have a problem with it, but I mean, you know, to plan it out like that. I mean, I'm not sure how to even go about it, when you would come in, what server you would have. You know, it's more one of those things. If you're here, I would have no problem being like, hey, let's make sure we're talking to that table the right way. Here is the situation that happened before. Let's make sure we're making our guests feel welcome and make sure they feel like, you know, we care.
Yeah, and like obviously the subtext is like, let's get this guy's dick sucked.
I mean, I'm not going to lead with that one because I'm not losing my job talking to someone like that, but I got you for sure.
Right. I forgot I was talking to a professor. I'm sorry. Yeah,
it's not a problem.
I feel like I'm talking to one of my buddies, and I really got out of control there. I'm sorry.
You're just fine, sir. No, it's not even a big deal, and just between me and you. But yeah, no, I get where you're coming. I have no problem helping you out in that way if we can. But you know, just come in, ask for the manager, and we have no problem talking to you.
Thank you very much, man. You're a true homie.
I'm trying to help out. No worries.
Have a great weekend.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
He's like, dude, we could go on all day about how bitches be fat after pregnancy.
I wanted to.
That was crazy. Incredible.
Isn't that nuts?
That was good stuff.
You could just call places like that every day.
Yeah, like you were saying, being a manager, getting that call, just being like, yeah, man, I know.
Dude,
like the next call is that like soup is cold.
He's like, I know, I'm so sorry. We're doing our best here.
I tried to get adversarial with him, and he, very professional. Like I gave him a chance to be like, look, dude, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
He set an ethical line in the sand that I appreciate.
Yeah, I know. I had a tough time breaking him down and making him act out of character.
He said, listen, man, I'll help however I can. My staff will not be calling your wife hot. That won't happen, dude.
I know.
That's where I set the precedent.
And I was kind of just like, damn, this guy's principles are pretty much tight.
Yeah.
I did feel kind of like a buffoon after a while.
Yeah.
That shit was airtight, dude.
You're talking to a fortress of a man.
That dude ruled.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Very tight.
Good dude.
God, I want to go to Sully's.
Let's call idiots. Let's not call like. I feel like a fucking asshole now.
Of course.
Oh, dude, that's me every day.
That dude just fucking handled me. He took care of seriously every possible concern I could have.
He said, I hear what you're saying, but no one else has ever reacted that way. That's on you, brother.
It's like, all right, well, guess what? I did have a real reaction to this somewhere else. So there are people thinking this stuff. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to get some fireworks
He's like,
going.
nah, yo, that's on you.
I mean...
And let's not forget, I'm trying to get my dick sucked.
That guy had a good night's sleep or something because I could not keep that.
8 hours for sure.
No chance.
What the hell? Yeah, sorry, guys. That really...
No, you killed it.
No, that was wonderful.
That was unbelievable.
That was really nice. The people are already in the comments. Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Should we get on the zoos?
Yeah, we can try that.
James, you
get
do
it.
one.
Jim, get on it, dude.
Okay. I'll save the zoo for one now.
Barnes & Noble DeWitt, Debbie speaking.
Debbie, hello. How are you?
I'm fine. What can I do for you?
Debbie, this is Brick Christmas with Corporate. We've been getting some strange reports on your store, a couple reviews that have been left, and reports that it got escalated up to Corporate in the spiritual nature. We have 2 reviews here saying that your store is actually haunted.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, so I just wanted to check in with you and get a feeler. I mean, have you been experiencing any like strange energies, pockets of cold?
You're talking about over in self-transformation?
I'm sorry?
Spiritual? Are you talking about Christian spiritual? Are you talking about self-transformation spiritual? What area of the store are you talking about?
No. It says here in the review the ancient, some kind of ancient like demon or spirit. There were voices. It says here this can't be possible. It says that several books were levitating.
Nobody has said a word to me. Nobody has talked to any management.
Okay,
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, this did get all the way up to Corporate, so I don't want to just brush it under the rug.
Yeah,
so to
would
speak.
you be able to email that to us? So
I think I want to get this addressed a little bit quicker than that. I don't think that's going to work for us here, Debbie. You're there until 7 today?
Yes.
Okay, if I was able to get an exorcist on site to perform some kind of like ritual to exorcise any foul spirits.
Okay. I'm sorry. Your name was Britt, and you were from Corporate Barnes & Noble?
Brick Christmas, yeah. I work for Barnes & Noble's Corporate.
All right. I don't see your name listed here. What department do you work in?
Spirits.
Okay. I think you're going to need to talk to our store manager, and he is not here today. So I wouldn't be able to have anybody on site today.
Okay, well,
can I have your
just
phone
don't.
number so he can give you a call back?
It's just the corporate number. Ask for Brick. You'll get me. I promise. I just want to make sure that there's not any more like incidents where people are getting chased around by ghouls, demons.
Yeah, I'm going to have Mark give you a call. Okay.
1-star review right here says your store is really scary. We need to get that fixed.
Yeah, and we'll check that. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay, thank you. I'll call tomorrow.
Dude, the idea of a guy named Brick Christmas making it all the way to Corporate rules. Anything is possible.
Yeah, man. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Also, what an insane bitch thing to say. Her first response was, "You mean Christian spirits or?"
Yeah, what kind of spirits did throw?
He was asking which aisle.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Maybe, I don't know. That was very funny.
Yeah, well, at least she took it seriously at first. She was like, yeah, well, I want to know, give me the exact location. Give me the type of spirits we're dealing with.
You're like, we're going to get an exorcist on site.
No one said anything to me.
Listen, if there were ghosts, I would be the first person to hear about it.
Just the priest shows up with a fucking Bible at the Barnes & Noble. I'm here to perform the exorcism.
You don't even need to bring a Bible.
Yeah, true. I'm sure they got them.
Should I call back and say, this is Father John Taffy? I'm on my way over now. Can you just give me the bathroom code before I get there? had a lot of communion wafers, and they were running right through me. No, she'd hate that.
You could
Give
try
her
it
like
if you
10
want.
minutes and call her back.
It's already a little heated, but you can try it.
Yeah.
Father John Taffy.
Cool.
Give me it. Let's call this guy that's selling a wood chipper.
This is too much.
This one is very dumb.
Thank you for calling A&A Enterprises. How may I help you?
Hey, I'm trying to borrow one of them wood chippers for a little bit. How much do those usually go for to rent?
Well, I'm going to have them call you back. They're not available. Can I have them call you tomorrow morning?
I need a wood chipper. My name's Chorus Jupiter. I've spoke to Rick before. Would I have to buy one or do I have to rent them?
No, you can rent it.
I can rent it for a little bit.
I'm just saying that there's no one there at the moment on Sundays. Can I have them call you back tomorrow morning?
Well, because here's the thing. I need a wood chipper because my grandfather was the original owner of Jersey Mike's, and the idea was stolen from him by a man named Peter Cancro. And I hate Jersey Mike's. I hate Jersey Mike's so much now. So I'm going to get one of your wood chippers and put it right in front of a Jersey Mike's, and I'm going to put a goat through there and just blast it all over the front windows.
No, you're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
No, don't do that. Don't put an animal through there.
What are you talking about? That's what the wood chippers are for, right? Putting goats through there?
No, that's for wood.
Well, what?
That's why they call it a wood chipper.
Yeah, you're probably right. What would you recommend? What would you recommend them to blast a goat all over the front of a Jersey Mike's?
I would recommend nothing. That's animal cruelty.
No, it's fine. He'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
It actually doesn't hurt the goat at all. It's crazy.
It's a painless death for goats. Going through
He was just like, no.
I fucking hate Jersey Mike's, dude.
Wood chipper onto the front of a Jersey Mike's.
Oh, God. Just blast in the front glass with goat parts.
She's like, no, you can't do that.
I probably wouldn't.
I mean, it is cruel now that I think about it. But
what part?
Are there any junior colleges or like community colleges near a zoo out there? Or can you think of a zoo? Can you think of a nearby like university?
Yeah. Are you calling the zoo? Yeah.
Thank you for calling the Rosemont Gifford Zoo. How can I assist you?
Hi, I'm not sure who I should speak to about this. I have kind of a very specific question.
Okay, let's hear your question. I can see if I can help you or transfer you.
Sure. So you guys have gorillas, right?
We do not.
Oh, you do not? Oh, I must have called the wrong zoo. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Do you have any other kind of like medium, upper level primates?
We have Shiming, and then we just have Apatas. And then we have like golden lion tamarins.
I see.
But no gorillas, no.
No gorillas. Do any of your other primates currently, or have they ever been instructed in sign language?
I don't believe so. I can transfer you to the extension of one of the collection managers. He is not in today for that area, but you could leave him a message.
Well, I guess my question is a little bit more on general than that. I looked this up and it says I can't find any like kind of legal statute for it, but I am currently a sophomore at Onondaga Community College, and I got one of my professors to approve a individual studies project where my intention is I'm going to come to the zoo, and from the guest side of the enclosures or glass, I'm going to attempt to teach one or more of your primates sign language. And I just want to make sure I'm not violating any rules of the zoo. I looked up with the state already, and it seems to be perfectly legal.
Yeah, we're not a state park. We're a county park.
Okay.
So I will transfer you. Leave a message for him. Dan Meats is our curator.
Right.
And I would leave a message for him because that would have to go through him.
Okay. Now, my issue is that I believe Dan has a personal problem with me, and I'm afraid he wouldn't be objective enough in this. Is there someone above him I could talk to?
I can take your information and pass it on to Ted Fox, the zoo director. What is your first name?
My name is Keith.
And your last name?
That's Front Stormer. FRONTSTORMER.
Your phone number, Keith?
My phone number is area code 315.
Mm-hmm. 315. Your name is Keith Fronstormer, and you want, as part of your class at OCC, to attempt to communicate with the primates with sign language, correct?
I'm going to attempt to teach some of your primates sign language, with the end goal being this is sort of like a nationwide class project. I'm going to attempt to have one of your primates win a debate against a primate in a different zoo instructed by a different student over Zoom.
I don't know anything about any of that. So I will give this message to Ted Fox. And like I said, we are a county park. We're a county facility. We're not a state facility, so I don't know how any of that goes. But I will pass that to Ted Fox.
Thanks. And one last quick, this one's important, though, and I totally understand if you can't answer, but part of this sign language instruction there will be elements of the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Does your zoo have an official stance? I wouldn't want to violate it.
We are a county facility, so everything goes through the county. I do not know of any sort of stance of any sort. You can contact Onondaga County, but this would have to go through Ted Fox. So let me put this in a message for him. He is not in today, and we'll
and just do me a favor, please keep this away from Dan. Like I said, he'll have a hard time keeping his personal feelings out of it.
I will leave this message for Ted. I'm not sure what the policy is, but I will let this on to Ted Fox. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've never been more excited than for the Zoom gorilla debate.
He's asking the zoo what their stance is on Israel Palestine.
Just monkeys signing like missile attacks.
I need a monkey for the debate, please.
The Zoom gorilla debate is so funny.
I just need to know if your zoo has made a public stance yet. That's crazy.
Let's just call fucking like chain rest like Subways and be like, "What's your stance on Israel Palestine?"
Oh my god!
I was wondering if I could just get you to say whatever I want so that I can give you money.
That was great.
I want you to say "Free Palestine" and I'll put in a $75 catering order. Yeah, I hope that guy gets back to you.
Yeah, definitely beep that out. But
no, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm following up with that guy for sure.
Dude.
Yeah.
Ted, I'm relying on you.
Ted Fox, give me a call.
I'm going to forget to beep that out.
That's whatever.
That's going in. You're gonna have to change your number.
Do you have any other medium high level primates? I think should have been a cue to hang up the phone. And I didn't recognize any of those words.
Yeah, that is true.
She's like, we have a shink shink. I'm like, is that like one famous monkey? Or is that a species?
That's his name.
Is that Shamu of monkeys? We have shink shink. Okay.
We got fucking Kyle over there.
I wish I didn't have to play it cool and pretend I knew what she was talking about. I just said, great, these are great primates.
It's like, ooh, you have an excellent variety.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
Do you have gorillas?
Hello, Don speaking.
Hi, is this a taxidermist?
Yes, correct.
Oh, hi. Hey, maybe you can help me. This is like the fifth taxidermist I've called. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, I got a second.
Okay. I don't know how normal of a request this is, but are you able to stuff and mount a dolphin?
A dolphin? No, I can't. I can't help you with that one, buddy.
Do you have? Is there anyone that you would trust to take this request?
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. I don't even think. I would assume they just do reproductions on them anyway. But you'd have to call somebody that lives in a tropical area and ask them. You know what I mean?
Oh, is it just that it's like an uncommon request for up here?
You're the first. I've been in business for 37 years. You're the first guy that ever asked me to do a dolphin.
No shit.
Yeah. You mean a dolphin fish or a mammal?
Wait, what?
There's a fish also called a dolphin, a mahi-mahi. That's just a fish.
No, I'm talking the one that you would.
You're talking.
On
yeah.
Keeper.
No, man. No, I can't.
Aquatic life?
Yeah, I do, but I don't do dolphins. Never.
I guess what my question is this like a moral and ethical thing or a technical thing?
Would be a technical thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Because they're not scales, so I guess it is completely different.
You know who you called? Did you talk to True Life Taxidermy yet?
True Life? No.
Try him. He's in Middletown, but I doubt he'll help you either.
Why is that?
That would take because it's an odd request, you know. At this point, my time's getting wasted. I can't help you. I did the best I could. Have a good one, man.
You as well.
Whoa. That guy is like...
all business.
Bro.
You're getting real
My time's getting wasted.
Yeah, dude. That's
Excuse
a man with a porpoise.
Excuse me. All right, can we call True Life?
Yeah, okay.
Open Acres.
Hi, is this a taxidermist?
Yes, it is.
Oh, thank God. Maybe you can help me, maybe not. I've called 4 other taxidermists so far, and what I'm trying to find is someone who is able to stuff and mount a dolphin.
You can't.
What do you mean?
I mean exactly that. You can't. Okay. Are you talking about a bull dolphin, as in mahi-mahi, or a bottlenose dolphin?
People keep mentioning these mahi-mahis. I've never heard them called dolphins before. I'm talking about like an aquatic mammal dolphin who meant a lot to my family.
Okay. The answer to your question is no. The reason why you can't mount one of those things, I'm not 100% positive on this, but I believe that they are protected and an animal that is illegal to mount. And number 2, because of the skin, it's not so much of a scaled skin, it's more of a hide. It would have to be a reproduction. And I have never even seen a bottlenose dolphin reproduction.
Is a reproduction, do they use any of the elements of the original animal?
Nope, none.
No, so it's basically just a sculpture.
It's a sculpture, yep. And, I mean, I don't know what size you were looking at, but they run $18 an inch, and if it's a full mature dolphin, you're going to be looking probably at $2,000 if that was to take place.
He was a full-grown adult male dolphin.
Yeah, I don't even know that there's any forms out there. Do you know what the length is?
I do know that he was considered on the small end for an adult male. I think he was 9 feet, but I'd have to double check that. But you're saying it's a technical impossibility. I looked up the legality of it, and because he passed peacefully, it is legal for us to preserve the carcass, and that's as long as we don't eat any of it. But I think whether or not we follow those statutes comes down to whether or not we're going to find someone that can preserve our guy for us.
I don't think you're going to find anybody that's going to preserve it as a skin mount, because what's going to happen is, because it's not a scaled fish, it's a skin hide style fish. Over time, that hide is going to crack and break.
Well,
and
how is that any different from like a deer? Don't they have skin?
It's 100% different than a deer, sir.
Excuse my ignorance. I'm very sorry. I just figured, we're all mammals. We all have skin. There's got to be something we can cure it with. I mean, what I'm figuring after these repeated conversations with taxidermists, it sounds like it's possible, but it's just no one's taken the time to figure it out.
Well, that could be. I can tell you from my personal experience, I've never done. You're the first person in 22 years of business that's called me about a dolphin, a bottlenose dolphin. So unless it's a reproduction, I'm not going to. I'm not even going to consider it.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a lot of I won't. It starts out as I can't, and then I kind of press them, and then it turns very slowly into I won't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Because what's going to happen down the line is, if I was to take that on and I messed it up, then ultimately you're going to be in a position where you can sue me, and that's just not going to happen. I'm
telling you, listen to me. I don't mean to sound aggressive. I'm a personal injury attorney. We can get a waiver so that you're completely legally.
You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. Okay?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
If you want to do it as a reproduction, I will look into it to see if there's even forms out there, because I don't even know if there is. But if you're talking about doing a preserved body skin mount, no, not going to do it.
I mean, look, eventually I'm going to find someone that says yes, and they're going to, and obviously it's not going to be perfect. This is kind of unexplored territory, but someone's got to take the first crack at these things.
I'll tell you the person that you need to call, who could probably give you more information about doing this than I can. Todd Rappley's Taxidermy.
How do you spell his last name?
Rapelle, I think. Not positive on that.
Todd Rappley Taxidermy.
Yeah. He's up in Goochland County, past Richmond. He is world-renowned, world-famous. He is the man in Virginia, and he's going to be the one who can give you the answers that you want to hear. And if he says no, then take it for face value, because this guy is absolutely amazing.
You're telling me if anyone has the stones for this procedure, it's Todd Rappley.
It's Todd Rappley, and I don't know if he would even do it.
Wow, and I respect your stance on this, but I'm telling you, there's probably going to be a pretty big Reddit post about this in the future, and when you see those upvotes, I think you're going to really kick yourself.
There's going to be a what?
A Reddit post about this.
What is that?
Reddit, the website where people kind of like share their interests and stuff. It's like the biggest website on the internet.
Oh, okay.
And when I get back to the marine mammal community, and you can cross-post it to the taxidermy community, I think this is going to be a huge post. And I'm not saying that to try to like sway you. I'm just letting you know, like, this is going to be a big deal.
So what you're telling me is you're going to badmouth me if I don't take the word?
No. That's not. No. You're taking me the opposite. I'm saying that when this succeeds, and it will, this is going to be something maybe to celebrate. And I didn't even know that when I started this process. I just wanted my kids to be able to fondly remember this dolphin that they spent so much time with. And everyone said reproduction, and I just said that's not good enough. That's like, I don't want my kids like sitting in the living room staring at a statue of their old friend. It has to be the real deal. And now it sounds like I've taken on maybe a pretty important cause in the terms of animal preservation.
Well, you might have taken on more than you can chew too, because you might not find anybody that's willing to take that on.
Brother, if I thought like that, I'd seriously end it today.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I wish you good luck in your search. But if anybody as you put it, has the stones to take it on, then I would try Todd Rappley, and talk to him and see what he's got to say about the situation.
I'm going to call Todd and I'm going to say, listen, dude, I've talked to, at this point, 5 other taxidermists. They all said you're too scared to try this, and I'll see how he takes it.
Okay. If you want to use that analogy, you go right ahead.
All right, I'll try it. I mean, we'll see what works.
Okay. Just to let you know, while we've been talking, I calculated the price of a reproduction, and you are looking at $2,000.
You said 2,000.
2,000. Yep.
And now, are actual are the live preservations, are those typically more or less expensive than reproduction?
They're less.
They're less. Okay, got you. See, yeah, they just make more sense all around. Maybe if everyone had like a mounted dolphin, I'd think about reproduction. But no, I got to take this all the way.
Okay.
I have to be like the Elon Musk of preserving dolphins now, and be like the guy that like really takes this to the top. Well, thank you so much for your help and for the recommendation. Let's see what Todd says.
Okay.
All right, man.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
We gotta call Todd now. We gotta call Todd.
Taxidermists are fucking cowards. You should have called him a coward.
Well, I mean, I did.
Yeah.
In so many words.
See if Tom has the stones.
We gotta call Todd Rappley.
We got to, dude. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I got a phone number.
Todd, you're my
I'm
last.
nervous. This feels like a boss fight.
I've been training for this moment, Todd.
It's all led to this.
Oh, it says he's closed.
No chance.
Oh man, well now we have a great excuse to do a second episode.
Oh, Todd, I've traveled far to meet you.
Wow, his work is pretty fucking striking.
Damn. Yeah, it's good stuff.
How is it different from a deer? It's completely different from a deer. Okay? I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead. Yo, those guys are so aggressive. Those are the nastiest dudes ever.
Yeah.
Well, we're all haunted by squirrels.
It's all it's all just dudes who like that's what they do. That's their whole life. They don't go to a shop. They just like go to the garage and fucking stuff animals.
Must be a lonely existence.
That's why you asked him. You were like, "Is it technically wrong or is it morally and ethically wrong?" He's like, "Brother, I don't care about morals.
Yeah,
He's like, I'll fucking stuff my grandma if I could.
Yeah.
It's just hard."
I guess I do want to talk to Todd Rappley.
Yeah, we got to see what's up with that guy.
G'day, mate. Thanks for calling Outback Steakhouse. We're currently open for business. Press 1 for call ahead sitting.
We've called countless times.
Outback Steakhouse Liverpool. This is Aurora. How can I help?
Hey, Aurora. This is Gump McDonald from corporate. Hey, we're making a few transitions to your location in this upcoming week, and we just wanted to make sure that you guys are all set up and on board. Everything's ready to go.
Would you like to speak to one of the managers about that?
No, I think. Well, I mean, you guys should be pretty much set up for it. You should have most of the stuff all ready to go. We're turning Outback Steakhouse into a used car lot. So your parking lot will be full of cars and those guys that are full of air just flopping around, and we're gonna be making deals.
Awesome. That's great.
Are you ready to start slinging Volkswagens, Aurora?
Oh, well, I won't be working here, so
You won't be working there?
no.
Why not? Are you quitting?
Yes.
When are you quitting?
The dumbest call ever.
Are you ready to start slinging Volkswagens?
She's like, "No, I'm out. I quit."
You think she walks out on this shift?
Probably. She's like, "I've had enough of this." Nice, dude. That was good.
Yeah, just throw that wherever. That's cool.
Property services.
Hey, is this the handyman?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Hey, this is Rex Trooper. I'm trying to get some tiling done in my basement. I heard that you're the guy.
What do you have?
I'm trying to do a backsplash for a little kitchenette in the basement. I haven't been down there in years. I got a couple coyotes in the basement running wild, so we haven't really maintained it too well. But yeah, I got them out. I got them out of there. Now I'm trying to get the tiles put up.
Was that not believable?
That doesn't even seem that weird.
I couldn't hear. What did he say?
Nothing. He's like, yeah, okay. Hung up.
Damn.
That was a terrible idea. As soon as I said it out loud, I'm like, man, this stinks.
This fucking stinks.
Just Dump It, Tara speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, you do cleanouts, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
Oh, maybe you could help. I am in the process of managing my father's estate. We recently lost him. He lived out in Tully. I've been going through his garage, and it is kind of a nightmare. I don't know. I don't know if you're able to handle this, but he had a lot of broken appliances, like washing machines that he was going to fix up and try to flip and stuff like that. Are you able to take that kind of stuff out?
Yes, sir, we do. We just obviously we do have to charge a little more on those because the dump charges us. So
I understand. And actually, there's one item that I'm kind of concerned about. He was a taxidermist before he retired, and he kept a bunch of smaller pieces, but his pride and joy was in this garage. It's a 11.5-foot stuffed and mounted bottlenose dolphin.
Oh, okay.
And I need to get rid of this. I'm not sure it's even legal to exist.
Oh, you okay? It's sentimental to him.
Well, it was I don't know if it was sentimental to him, but it was essentially his life's work. He's the only taxidermist that I know of that was able to preserve an aquatic mammal. But I'm not sure. It may be, and I'm telling this to you in confidence, but this may have been a felony. I'm just giving that information to you so that you can make an informed decision. I don't know if it's legal to throw out a dolphin.
Well, we're going to have to check that one out. I'm going to have to do a little research on that. But when would you like me to come out and look at? I can at least come out and look at the job. You can maybe send me some pictures over. But I would.
Is this a number I can I text you at this number?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to, I'll try to give you a sense of just how large this, because you don't sound too concerned, but I'm telling you, it's a 3-man job just to move this dolphin.
Oh, 3-man job to move the dolphin. All
and
right.
I can help. Yeah, I can help. And my son is nonverbal, but he should be strong enough to be the third man. We can get this in your truck. It's just you're the guy showing up with it.
How heavy you think it is?
It can't be more than 250 pounds.
Oh, okay. We can handle that.
We can handle it. It's just it's kind of unwieldy. But look, you're the guy that's going to be showing up at the dump with it, and I think that's more my concern. Are you good with showing up with a dolphin at the dump to throw it into the friggin' wood chipper thing?
I don't have. It's not a real dolphin.
No, that's what I'm telling you. This is a stuffed and mounted real dolphin.
Oh, wow. See, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to have to do a little research on this one. On the dolphin part, I'm going to have to do a little research on that and give you a word on that. But as far as everything else, it shouldn't be a problem.
Right. Okay.
But
right.
I like I said, I'll find out the proper way to dispose of this dolphin,
Yeah.
I can give you a call back on that maybe sometime tomorrow about before noon.
Okay. In the meantime, I will send you a text over this. I almost want to keep the friggin' thing because as far as I can tell, no one's ever done this. This is the only stuffed and mounted dolphin that I've been able to track down.
Well, let me check it out. Who knows? I might want it.
Oh man, I mean that would be great if I could find a good home for this thing.
Yeah, I might even want it. So let's check it out. Matter of fact, is it possible you can send me a picture of it?
Yeah, I'm actually going to run out. As soon as we get off the phone, I'm going to run out and send you over a picture. Are you married or anything? Would you have to clear this with a wife or a girlfriend?
No, sir. No, sir.
You're living on your own, and you say what goes, and you say what dolphins get hung on your wall.
Yeah, I say what goes.
Whoa. Wow. Well, and, just a heads up, though, people might look at a single, like a bachelor-type guy with a 12-foot dolphin mounted on his wall, and they might wonder about some things, especially if you let them touch it. You touch this thing, and this is like, you could imagine what it'd be like if you wet it.
I don't even use my imagination like that, sir.
I respect that. Me, I have to explore every angle. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Okay. Well, there's different people everywhere in the world, man. That's what makes the world.
And I think I'm kind of a well-adjusted guy, but the first thing I did, I touched this dolphin, and first thing I said was, imagine if you just got this thing a little bit of warm water on it.
And what would happen if you do that?
Brother, imagine if the whole body was the good part.
Oh man,
that's where my mind goes.
It sounds a little weird to me, man.
I know.
Listen. If you want the job done, give me a call back, man. We can talk business. I don't care nothing about no slick wet dolphin.
I got distracted. I'm very sorry. I'm going to send you a picture of it, and maybe you'd be sick in your living room.
Okay, man, I'll be on standby, man. Send that to me, man, and we'll talk about getting this job done.
Thanks very much. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother.
Have a good one.
I feel like we have to send him something.
Text him a picture like a cartoon dolphin with big tits.
A wall bass.
I don't know nothing about no slippery wet body.
He said, imagine if the whole body was the good part.
That's crazy. This guy's picture, that doesn't seem like that guy's voice.
Yeah, man, I don't know nothing about no wet bodies.
That was like a southern black guy.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Taxidermy dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Whole dolphin fish mount.
That's a mahi-mahi.
Dolphin, that's the mahi-mahi.
Yeah.
Get that
Damn.
fucking thing out of here.
Not even close to a dolphin.
That looks like a Dreamcast fish. Get out of my face. No one's ever taxidermied a fucking dolphin before, man.
New life goal. Just shout out
Dolphin with tits. See if we can send him that.
Mahi-mahi fucking
text him that.
They're doing right.
All right. Let's see if this guy's gonna want to get his hands on this thing.
It's all replicas.
I'm sending
It's all replicas, like our boy who tried to.
Yeah, send him
he
that
tried
thing.
to push me off onto Todd Rapoli.
The real pro. Yeah, give him that thing.
Just text him off my number.
Yeah, who cares?
Pull his number up.
It's right here.
Wet specimen taxidermy.
This was a good one, dude.
This is really fun. We're gonna shoot this guy, this sexy ass dolphin. Tim Butterly, thank you for doing the show.
Thanks for having me. Sorry, I feel like all my ideas are really boring, but this is what
dude.
makes me laugh in the car by myself.
You killed it.
That was wonderful. Yeah, dude. We'll let you know if we hear anything from this.
Yeah,
gentleman.
let me know if Todd Rapoli gets back to you guys. Man, I don't know nothing about no dolphin with big wet titties on its skin. I never use my imagination in that way.
That's great.
I'm gonna fucking block this guy.
Oh yeah,
dude. All right, yeah,
It's been fun,
I'm
dudes.
so happy and thankful I finally got over here.
I'm happy you did this, man. Dudes,
next time.
also come out December 10th, Punchline. We have a Do-Rag and Friends. James is hosting it. It's going to be a good time.
Sheesh.
Tim, you got anything cool?
December 7th, I'm at Helium. We're doing a Dad Meet Christmas at Helium. We got the whole city basically on lock now.
Yeah,
we're running the entire shit now.
The inmates running the asylum, brothers.
And obviously this episode is going to go viral, so everyone around the country, go to timbutterly.com and find out when I'm coming to a city near you and come see me do stand-up comedy and have the best time. And I'm taking Rob Cruz with me.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
2 killers.
You know?
Bobby Traveler.
You know?
Bobby travels.
So I'll see you guys out there.
Field tripping, Dab Meet.
Oh yeah, my YouTube channel, my podcast, Dab Meet. Just, you know, you can basically chill. If you wanted to, you could chill with me every day on the internet. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. If you want to support phone terrorism, get on the damn Patreon. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Thanks for making this shit possible.
Please.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Peace.